Are you looking for the best cordless wet dry vacuum? I have compiled a list of top 5 cordless wet dry vacuums this year. These cordless wet dry vacuums are hand-picked based on the overall design, hardware, customer reviews, and expert reviews. I will show each of the cordless wet dry vacuum's strengths and weaknesses. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Number 1. Craftsman CMCV002B. With the suction power to move 2 gallons of water in just 9 seconds and the airflow to suck up heaps of sawdust, the Craftsman CMCV002B is a true wet-dry vacuum. While it's on the smaller size, the 2-gallon canister offers more than enough space for most non-professional applications. With a 4Ah battery not included, the unit boasts a relatively long 34 minutes of runtime. Due to spring-like coils that lay flat when weighted, the hose is crush-resistant, and it provides self-retracting elongation from 26 to 94 inches. The issues we take with this machine are focused on its external design. Unlike the toolbox-style vacuums that store hose, attachments, and battery internally, Craftsman attaches all these items to the outside. Additionally, the handle sits proudly on the lid of the canister. These design features make it difficult to stack this vac on a shelf. That said, the HEPA filter that comes standard and the float ball shutoff make this a top-tier machine in the class. Number 2. Milwaukee M180880-20. The Milwaukee M18 is a slick little cordless wet-dry vacuum. Its 2-gallon canister is shaped like a toolbox, and its tube and all the attachments are stored neatly in the lid. Not only is this machine designed well, but it's also a beast at sucking up all types of debris, from nuts and bolts to buckets of water to sawdust. This machine also has one of the longer tubes of the models we tested. The tube has the added benefit of self-retracting like a spring, so it's long when you need it and short when you don't. While the M18 is indeed a sweet cordless wet-dry vacuum, it does have a few drawbacks. At 10 pounds 2 ounces, it's on the heavier side. It's also one of the noisier models we tested. And despite its 5 amp-hour battery, a fully charged cell would only power the machine for 23 minutes, not particularly impressive. That said, the conveniences that this machine offers overshadow its performance shortfalls. Number 3. Ryobi P3240. The Ryobi P3240 is a high-performance cordless wet-dry vacuum at a reasonable price. It picks up wet and dry materials like a boss. It is also relatively lightweight, and its self-retracting hose and effective attachments store on the outside of the machine in convenient inline slots. While this model's self-retracting hose design makes for easy storage, the hose is among the shortest in the class when fully extended. Additionally, the hose diameter poses some problems when attempting to pick up larger, rigid materials. However, some may see these negatives in a positive light. With the short and narrow hose, there was an improved ability to move heavy objects when smaller in size. This is a little cordless wet-dry vacuum that we think will satisfy most people's needs and budgets. Number 4. Cobalt KWDV0124B03. The economical Cobalt is a thoughtfully designed, toolbox-shaped machine. The hose stores in the lid, along with the attachments, making it fuss-free. The tool comes with a HEPA-rated filter, and the hose is among the longest in the class. It's self-retracting, so you don't pay a storage penalty for the extra reach. Perhaps most importantly, this machine really sucks, in the good sense of the word. Both wet and dry materials are drawn up like they've been taken by a twister. We don't like the fact that it has a shorter runtime compared to other models. Additionally, the Cobalt is not great at pulling liquids off hard surfaces, and its suction rating leaves something to be desired. Nonetheless, this machine performs at a level superior to many of its higher-priced peers, making it more than worth the money spent. Number 5. Bosch GAS18V3. The Bosch GAS18V3 has features akin to traditional plug-in shop vacuums. It has a rigid hose with extension tubes that make it possible to stand up while using the tool. The hose is also quite sturdy and can hold its shape while bearing the full weight of the user. Additionally, you never have to fight the spring-like action of a self-retracting hose. Some of the Bosch's strengths can also be seen as weaknesses. The hose and extension tubes are stored on the outside of the machine, making the unit a bit cumbersome. Also, the hose is always 72 inches long, preventing the increase in airflow that other models benefit from when their hoses are retracted. That said, in the right scenario, the Bosch